Hey guys, welcome back to the adventures of Sendrith. And we are in it. We are in Velius, in the Great Divide, running to Velk's lab, my favorite zone back in the day. My absolute fave zone. I used to come here all the time, and this time I couldn't even remember where I needed to port to. That's funny how memory fades. Got a kid crying in the background. Hope that doesn't bother you. Anyways, we're nearly there. I need to clear my throat. I'm going to pause for a second. Alright, we're going to bind here outside of Velk's just because, you know, we're the cleric. And if we die, who's going to get us back here? Nobody. And we are under level, I think. We're level 49, which I think is a bit under level for this zone. Something's still going on with my throat. Before I get in there, might as well buff myself up. I have none of my own AC HP buffs. I assume I'm going to have some time to regenerate mana before we really get going. I've got a clarity running right now. There we go. Alright, let's zone into Velk's lab for the first time on Project Quarm. Very exciting. As I said, this used to be one of my favorite zones back in the day. I have interesting memories. It was one of the first places I tried to solo as a cleric, ironically, right? But I did, in fact, try to solo. I was soloing these spiders, and I had the summoned cleric pet, like the level 54 summoned cleric pet. I think I was level 54, and I forget what I was doing. I feel like I was buffing them up, and then I was backing up and healing the pet and nuking the mob, and stepping in and tanking, and then backing up, and I think I succeeded once out of like 3 tries. It was really the worst method ever. Back in the day when I was, what, I don't know, 13, 14, something like that. Velk's lab. I don't remember this music. This is cool music though. If I ever got music for my channel, it might be this. I like it. So anyway, some guildies. I was on Miana, who just hit level 59, and I was doing some more soloing, and I saw the guild talking about a frenzy group. They needed a healer, and I'm like, well, you know, this is one of my, I'm on a holiday, the kids are all busy playing games, I got nothing that's gonna, nothing pulling me away, and I happen to be able to play in the middle of the day, so I'm like, this is a unique opportunity. Why don't I get a group? And so that's what I did. Here we see a tranquility group. Kill shot, lost and self found. That's not a tranquility group, it's a mix and match. It just happens to have 2 tranquility members. So I see Tom Bomb is back on. Hello Tom, came back for the Velius launch. Doing raiding with his guild, Savage. Alright, someone just invited me to a group. I will accept. Powerful. Oh, he sent an Eye of Zom to come grab me. I'm gonna get Call of the Hero, I think, to the group's camp here. Here we go. And there we are. Ooh, it's a Seekers of Souls group. Seekers of Souls was actually my first guild. Back in the day. Let's find out who's tanking, who's doing what. Trellin looks like he's enchanting, so let's see if we can't hit him up. Did not take hold, so he's got better buffs than I can offer. Let's do a /hide corpse all. There we go. See how things are going. Looks like our tank is this little chick here. Alright, let's get up our spell tracker. Let the XP flow. Now we got the spell tracker up. But I don't know, I've got to alter its settings and stuff. So far, it looks like there's not much for me to do. Okay, nobody's telling me how they're doing in buffs. Everybody's red to me, so the tank is Enva. We'll see if she'll take an Armor of Faith. She didn't reply. It worked, so she could use that. Well, if she could use that, she could probably use a Resolution. That one did not take hold. Let's try a symbol of Neutron. That one also did not take hold. See, could have saved a Peridot if I had gotten a reply from the tank about not needing those buffs. Alright, you guys, we're settling in. This is the Frenzy Camp. This is where you can get the haste gloves to drop. So let's just chill here. We gotta watch out for that complete heal. Let me see. Let me load up my group spells. What do I have? I got Pacify, Stun, Retribution, and Force. Okay. I don't think we need the stun, so I'm gonna go with a group heal. Word of Healing. I think it's a group heal. So I think we got the Enchanter here charming a Crystalline Hunter. Crystalline Hunters are rogues, generally speaking. So we're going to try to keep an eye out for this particular Crystalline Hunter. When he breaks charm, we're going to try to stun him. Tank's down to 35%, 30. We're going to complete heal right now because that was a sharp drop right there. I got the mana for it anyway. There we go. If there's a message that tells me how much I just healed for, I'm not seeing it, unfortunately. Mana's pretty good. We're gonna go for the stun on this guy. He resisted. We're gonna heal the Enchanter. There we go. 63% mana, so now we need to chill. Now we need to chill. Clarity's fading. The Enchanter hasn't even tried to re-clarity us yet, which is interesting. Evenian is a Beast Lord. His warder is a Treant? How is that? Where is Evenian? I don't... There he is. It's a Wood Elf. So Wood Elves get Treants? Oh, very cool. Very cool. Still no clarity. I thought that was an Enchanter, but I guess not. I could have sworn I saw him charming. Oh, now we're getting hit. I'm gonna toss out a Word of Healing here, see what it does. Heals up everybody real quick. Mod Rod. Another Word of Healing, I think, is the order of the day. I'm gonna go for a stun because this guy is just constantly beating up on this Enchanter. So we're completely out of mana now after that run. The enchanter taking a beating. A hard beating. Most of the group is injured at this point. We're at 20% mana. There, we got clarity too. There we go. That will help quite a bit. Now let's see if we can't throw out a word of healing. We can't. We don't have the mana for it. Wow, that takes quite a lot of mana there. I guess we're gonna just save up for complete heals. Let everyone else sort of figure their own stuff out. I think the Beast Lord can give regen. I hope he is doing so. I don't like seeing the group's HPs like this. We gotta do a word of health here. There we go. That should help a bit. Shabam. Alright, now we're back down to 10% mana, but we got the group back in a decent position here. 64% per hour, level 49 is very good. I'm gonna pause for a second. Alright, I'm back. My son's crying in the background, you can hear, because he tried to rush. We're at Grandma's house. And everybody's playing games, you know. Everybody's playing games, but he had just a little bit of homework he had to do, so he tried to rush through it, you know, so he could play games. Even though they have so much time to play games, it's really ridiculous. However, apparently it was not enough for him. He had to try to rush through his homework to maximize it, and ended up making a whole bunch of mistakes and having to redo it, which is what he's mourning now. And both before he did the homework and now, he spent more time crying about having to do it than, you know. Actually took to do the homework. Which is funny. This is cool. This is what I'm talking about. This is going to be the spot for Sendrith to level for a while. For sure. So we hear some fireworks. That's because today is a holiday here in China. It's called tomb sweeping, where you like sweep the tomb of the people who have died. And the tombs are all nearby these countryside houses. There's little hills with grass growing on them, and they just like dig into the hill and they put the tomb in there. So we could like literally walk to the graves of the family. Look at that armor, that's looking pretty cool, that purple. Look at that, it's got like a purple tree on it. I like it. Where's that from? Alright, now we're starting to get it. Now the enchanter is leaving, so I think that's why we have no. This maybe even was his pet, I don't know. They said Send over here wearing a bloodstained tunic, he needs help. And I'm like, I could be naked, you'd still love me. Alright, there we go. We're getting up to full mana now, so we're going to wait for another mana tick. Then we're going to throw a Retribution at this guy. Now they are dark blue to us. I was wondering what they would con, because I forgot the exact levels in here. I know you can go to 60. They must be pretty close to me. I'd say like 46, 47, probably, something like that. This is interesting. This enchanter here, he's just standing. He's not even sitting. He's standing. He seems to be AFK. He's got no pet at the moment. He's got his epic right there in his hand, trailing. Jesus, my son is still throwing a tantrum. So finally back on Sendrith. This is where Sendrith started. On a server open up to Velius. I think my first video was in Dreadlands. I believe, yes, it was in Dreadlands. Doing the undead ruins camp solo over there. But I've done some videos here before on Sendrith, partnering up with enchanters. Look, there's a shard spider right there, dude. Let's fucking pull it. What's the holdup? We're just waiting for the coughing and stuff. Oh, what's this? Crystal Chit and Shield. Nice. Crystal Chit and Shield. I believe that's a huge upgrade. It is. Oh my good lord. Wow, just handed us Crystal and Shield like it was nothing. Like they're going out of style. It's lore, so I think they're just expecting to get more. Alright. Alright, now we got full mana. Now, I forget if there's any mobs that are gonna pop right here on this ledge. I can't remember. Oh, look at those red mobs over there. I don't remember being able to see them before. Are those even mobs? I don't remember seeing dragons and stuff over there. That's a group, okay. We just got a fresh C2 from Enchantric. Squirrels of War. So we got Mayhem, we got Seekers. Those are my two old guilds. I got invited here by my guild. There's Former Glory. So all three of the guilds I've ever participated in are represented here in this group. I guess we have a new tank, so I better get some. Let me save the spell set. Spell set save group. Better get some buffs up. Looks like Shady Nasty's gonna be the tank here. Let's see what buffs they'll take. Let's try Enchantric as well. Enchantric is not buffed, so we're gonna hit her up. Kaioken wants a symbol? You're a monk, dude. Come on, don't waste my money. What's he doing? What's he want to do? Wants to play with the phone, yeah. All right. We're good to go. So let's see what we got going on here. Looks like we got a recent. What class is recent? He's a Necro. I don't know what he just gave me. He just casted something on me. Spiritual Radiance. I think that's from the enchanter. We got enchanter, Necro. SK? I'm guessing Shady Nastia. Shady Nasty's an SK. Enchanter, Necro, SK, Cleric, Monk. It's looking good so far. The Monk's like, am I pulling? I haven't been here since live. Well, here we go. We got an enchanter. So why am I only seeing like 4 people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess it is a full group now. Okay. So we got 1 Necro, 1 Mage, 1 SK, 1 Cleric, 1 Monk, and 1 Enchanter. Alright, our mana's already back up. We got twitched. We got twitched quite nicely. Let's switch back to our group spells. No levy here. Yeah, this is nice. This works. Let's throw in a retribution since we're full mana. We do about 6% of the mob's HP on that one. Kef said Frenzy is up. Enchanter's wondering if they should get a pet. I think they totally should. Man, why should... Oh, that's an even con. Look at that one. So they're 47, 48, 49. Maybe depending on the name. I can't remember. I think shard spiders are kind of like the lower ones. Crystalline watchers also. Nothing to worry about so much. Okay, let's wait till it gets down to about 90 and then we'll hit it with another nuke. Looks like we're gonna be mostly a wizard. I like that. Not having to heal so much is always a good thing. Alright guys, and now we just settle into the group grind. We're all familiar with the group grind. We've all played EQ, where somebody pulls the mobs. Oh gosh. Now we got trouble coming in. We got a wicked amount of mobs right now. We're gonna throw out an AoE heal. Another one. That one got interrupted. Oh my gosh, this is getting dangerous here. This is getting dangerous, yo. Now we're getting beat on at the moment. Oh, don't go up the ice. Did not mean to do that. Alright, I think we can sit now. There goes. We did 2 group heals and a superior heal. Or 2. Alright, it's time for another group heal. No? Well, yeah. I think it's not a bad idea. We're probably going to pull some aggro on this one. Oof. Oof. That was intense. Huge pull. We got Crystal Fang, which I think is the name that we're after. We got enough for a CH, so we're good. We managed to survive that pull. Alright, so on my spell tracker, which you cannot see, I'm seeing tons of spells. It's actually kind of annoying. Resisted my stun again. I've attempted to stun twice, and both times I've been resisted. I'm not sure what to think about that right now. Apparently this mage has got 3k HP. It's crazy. He's worth complete healing. Alright, so what we're going to do here is I've got the newest version of Quarm tools, and I believe it's got an options where you can choose which spells are shown, like which classes. Spell filters. Okay, so we don't want to see any enchanter spells. We just want cleric. That's all we want is cleric. And that should help, I think, reduce the amount of stuff we have to look at. Yep, there we go. Now we're just seeing the cleric buffs on my spell tracker, just the cleric spells. Okay, we're gonna complete heal the tank at 30. It's a little early, but I can tell the group's getting worried about it. And we're gonna throw in a stun for good measure. See if this one, there we go, that one was actually successful. Okay, what dropped was a crystalline spider fang, warrior ranger, shadow knight bard, rogue beast lord, 10 and 22. I might pass on this first one. Well, I don't know, it's pretty good. Another frenzied vealing. Oh, here's the frenzied vealing brooding. Okay, that's what we're really looking for. Okay, good. So it looks like the enchanters decided to go petless, which is fine. It does slow the XP down considerably. We're down to 33% an hour, but whatever. It's all good. And we won that Fang thing. 10 to 22, I think, is pretty good. I'm probably going to put that to use. Set this guy with a stun, so we don't have to complete heal. And also so he doesn't run. The Necro's throwing out heals and stuff. Okay. Okay. Silver chitin hand wraps. Any need. Okay, tank's down to 38%. An extra haste item would be nice. I'm gonna wait and not roll on this pair since I just won that that dagger. Alright, finally, the silver chitin hand wrap should change the game. You know, Frenzy should be freed up. Now I really wish this enchanter would balls up and get a pet. That would be quite nice. Don't know. What level is she? Enchantress 57. Nothing to be afraid of at 57. Come on. Get to it, lady. Okay, we got full mana, so we're gonna nuke here. So these gloves should drop pretty steadily. Uh-oh. My son has officially crossed some threshold and my wife is actually super pissed now. It's getting nasty over there. Oh my gosh, you hear that? She's just means like, right? I don't know how to translate it. It's like yes or no. Alright, we got full mana here. Boom. Let's see if we can't pull off a second nuke. Second nuke. Shabam. There we go. We contributed some damage points there. More than 1k of the HP was taken by the cleric of all people. Oh my gosh, she's got him like hyperventilating, crying. You know that like really... Oh man. Crystal Chitin Gauntlets. I would actually use those. Nice, nice. Strength 10, mana 35. We gotta get those for the cleric, dude. We gotta get them. The enchanter the entire time is always standing. They're not charming pets. I don't know what they're doing exactly. So, I guess there was some misunderstanding with one of the roles, and the SK won, but everybody thought that the mage had won. The mage already got the item, and then the SK was like, "Oh, you know, it's all right. I passed for good karma. There'll be plenty more anyway." And then the very next drop was an actual upgrade of gloves, which is cool. Oh no. Dang. We cannot use this mana fast enough, I swear. So we're gonna throw out a heal, hopefully before this combat starts. Looks like it was just about right. Alright, another nuke is due here, since our mana just keeps coming. The enchanter must be slowing. There's no way it would be like this without the slows. There we go. just got something. Somebody cast something on me. I don't know what it was. Oh, it was a Twitch. She asked me to pass you that spider, and I did. Now she's got another one. Is this right? Yeah, there's only one mob. Like, I don't know what's going on. Let's throw in a hit and a bash there. There we go. We did some stunnage. Not a tonnage of stunnage, just a wee bit. Let's throw in another nuke. Shabam. Now those are heavy magic nukes. They generate a lot of aggro, but we got an SK, so aggro is no problem. Here's a hunter. This should be the pet. The enchanter should be taking the pet, and this should be it, but oh well. Let's use the mod rod. Oh, it's too soon. Okay. Just throw a nuke on this guy. Oh, he resisted my nuke. Okay. Oh, no, I'm seeing all these spells again. I'm seeing necro dots on my spell tracker. So what's going on, buddy? What is going on? I just set new filters, my friend. Oh well, whatever. I can see what's important. That's what matters. Let's try to nuke this guy for another finish. We're down to 70 mana, but we got a mod rod here that I think should be usable now. There we go. 27% an hour. Please, please, charm a rogue. Please, oh please, Mr. Enchanter. Do something other than just... Oh, we got a complete heal here coming in soon. She's holding nicely at 35 though. I don't know if we need it. 36. I'm gonna throw it in now so that way it lands right about the end of the fight. And she'll be ready for the next fight with full health. Let's try to stun this guy so he doesn't do too much damage in the meantime. There we go. Let the pets finish it off, I guess. Okay, the enchanter's getting involved there. Here we go. Looks like the enchanter has the wrong mob. For whatever reason. So Sendrith is going to be hot stuff. I see people looking for healers right now. Wow, the Necro left the group while he AFK'd. That's polite, but it's entirely unnecessary considering that I think we get an XP bonus just for having him in. It's only AFK for 3 minutes, he said. Oh no, it wasn't him, it was someone else. Oh, it was the monk. The monk AFK'd. Who all Kyokan? He left the game. Okay. Oh, the monk's back now. He LD'd apparently. I'm gonna complete heal now. The fight's about to end. I think the mob's gonna die right before our complete heal lands. Oh, I was wrong. Oh, right as. And that's the way to do it. For those of you who don't know, don't play cleric. Complete heals generate a significant amount of aggro. So if the tank is low enough to require a complete heal before the next fight, or at least to make it preferable, what you should do is complete heal them and try to time it so that the complete heal lands right as the mob's dying. So that way they start the next fight with full health, but they don't have to wait for the complete heal if they're, say, pulling. If you have another puller, then doesn't matter so much. You can land the complete heal in between while the puller is pulling, but you gotta land that complete heal before the beginning of the next fight. And the reason is because it generates so much aggro, you don't want to be landing a complete heal on the tank in the beginning of the fight, because then you'll generate enough aggro to pull the mob onto you. So you want to land the complete heal either in between fights, or you want to land the complete heal after the tank has had enough time to generate a bunch of aggro. So that's one reason why you might not want a tank starting a battle with 40% HP, even though you could wait an extra 20% before you complete heal him. If you start a fight, the tank's at 40, and you have to complete heal like right in the beginning, pull aggro, it's not as good. Am I the leader now? It's not me. Anyway. Velk's grind, baby. Back to Velktor's Labyrinth. Look at this place. Enjoying it. Hope you guys are too. Hope you guys are getting out there and having fun yourselves. Everyone get out to Velius and leave the old world for me and my alts. I'll catch you on the next video.